Get all my swears out now.
Already off mute.
Hey everyone, welcome to the stream on this fine Wednesday night. My name is David Lozeau. I'm a San Diego-based artist. Just going to get down tonight, doing some enamel. Excited to paint this. I'll give you some background later on as we get painting, but feel free to fire any questions over. We just had a little bump in the road getting set up here, so I'm so stilted just even saying my name and introducing myself. Like I've never done it before. But anyways, thank you for joining me, hanging out. Let's get painting. Again, fire any questions you got through. Hope you guys had a great holiday. We're just getting some paintings done for the Christmas season. So again, fire any questions you got through and let me know. This painting is available. All details are in the little side nav bar, but feel free to fire away. Let's get going. Hair is one of my favorite things to paint.
Pumpkin Slinger on IG says, love your work.
Hey, thank you, Pumpkin Slinger. Appreciate you hanging out. What does the Pumpkin Slinger do when the pumpkin season is done?
You can do that year-round.
You can you? All right. What do I know?
Nothing.
Try to put
Craig
his...
says, happy holidays, my friend. Hope all is well.
Hey, Craig. Great to hear from you. Hope the family's doing well. Looks like it's cold back east out there, so I'm glad I'm not part of that nonsense.
Jamie says, hey, Dave, are you still coming to Prescott in December?
Hey, Jamie. Thanks for joining the stream. Yes, I'll be there in Prescott. I'll be live painting and hanging out and signing anything you've ever purchased on Friday and Saturday, December 15th and 16th. So come on by, hang out. We're just going to be live painting and chit-chatting and hanging out. So I hope you see you there.
Art Rod says, amazing work.
Thanks, Art Rod. Appreciate it.
The Craptacular JMC over on Instagram says, George says what? Always Craptacular. Always. Craptacular.
When we think of crap, we think of him. How's it going, man?
I think of Craptacular.
Yeah. His art is in my bathroom, so when I go craptacular, think of crap.
Enough crap talk.
Oh, too much crap talk.
Michael says, dude, love your work, and I have a few. Keep it up. Looking forward to getting some more here in Kentucky.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I enjoyed my time in Kentucky.
Mr. Craptacular says, just living the dream. Or is it, I don't know, Sergeant Craptacular? I don't know how formal I have to be.
He's retired now.
Ooh.
Whoa, I don't hear myself. Turn that off.
Oh, that was my phone.
What have you done?
Whoa.
What have you done?
Carciolo says hello.
What's the name?
Carciolo.
Carciolo?
Yep.
Hey, thank you for joining.
Tracy on Facebook says, awesome as always.
Thank you, Tracy.
Jimmy says, you did a big haul for me last year, and I bought 3 more since then, so I'll be there. That's the time. Prescott is a good time.
Yeah, I do enjoy, and I have all kinds of surprises and stuff too, so it'll be a fun couple of days. Because we don't get to go as much anymore. We used to go throughout the year for the art festival, but because we retired from that, I try and make the event fun and bring extras, and so I am excited.
And last year you brought COVID home.
Yes, last year I brought COVID home.
Which was
the whole house had avoided it for 3 years, and then I infected the entire household and was banished to the garage.
Yeah. Dave comes home after a
72 hours.
72 hours.
Arizona just plugged me up in 72 hours.
of which a good 13 of it was driving.
Yeah.
So I mean, you probably had human contact for maybe 10 hours.
Yep.
Right.
I maximize my human contact.
He comes home, instantly gives me COVID, and we're both sick for 2 weeks, all through Christmas.
Yes.
And up to New Year's.
I was the COVID Grinch from last year, so.
I wanted to murder him.
Murder Arizona. I didn't do it.
No, you did it. Arizona's never touched me. I've lost my taste. I've lost my smell. All because of you. So besides COVID, how you doing?
Is it active rain out there?
It must be, because it's a bit like windy. Huh. I think the name is Chadle. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. It says perfection, so talented.
Thank you, Chadle. Appreciate it. For butchering your name, that's what we do. Hair is fun. It's easy to get lost. Meaning, make mistakes where it doesn't match up. So I got to constantly kind of step back and keep looking at the flow. And the key to hair is you approach it as big chunks rather than a bunch of wispy strands. Imagine it as 4 up the side, 4 up this side, and 8 big spaghetti chunks. And then you kind of draw it like that, paint it like that, and then start chewing away at it a little bit to define each spaghetti chunk. I should teach art classes. Spaghetti chunk.
Yeah.
I remember hearing that in Bob Ross. Happy little spaghetti chunks.
I don't.
And you can also tell that I'm avoiding the skeleton face. So we'll have to get up there and do that now. A big flowy piece right here. So for those tuning in, this piece that you're tuning in will give you the 411 ahead of time. This is actually for another collaboration with AleSmith. This is for their Bloody Valentine beer release. There'll be a special beer release with this as the label, as well as a event, multiple night event with, I believe, dinner, seating, burlesque, all kinds of stuff. Details are they're still working on putting together now. So, but in February there'll be a multi-night event, and again, the My Bloody Valentine Red Ale will be released, and this will be the label. So we're really excited to be working with AleSmith again. We really had a great time in October, doing the release there for their Halloween event and their special Dead Man's Double IPA with my artwork and label. So excited to be partnering again with them. All right, let's bang her face out. Make some new paint. Can you hear the yellow rump warblers from outside the studio?
I can't hear them.
Yeah, they're right in that first album. They're all over the sumac right there. I can see them.
Oh, yeah, I can hear.
Yeah. That, right before the sun goes down, activity. All right. Let's do the hard part. feel like when other people's dogs are being bad and not ours.
No, that's not our dogs. No.
No.
Ashley on IG says, beautiful work, David.
Thank you, Ashley. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with us on the stream. It's good to get back on here. It's been a while. Holiday season gets very busy. All the shipping. I got a few special commissions to rush out. If you're watching the stream, you may be getting a custom commission that your significant other got for you. You don't even know.
It's just Miles on Instagram. It says, love the artwork, David.
Thank you, Miles. Appreciate it. This is the scariest part. Yes, I painted 1,000 skeletons, but still.
El Chuckerdoo over on Instagram says, "My family is such huge fans of your work. It's stunning to watch you work in real time."
Thank you, El Chuckadoo. Appreciate it. Glad you can hang out. This is my favorite part. I love sharing the process. You can see, how it all comes together. My favorite part about doing events too is to just share, what goes into it and how you get to the finished piece there. And that's always the most nerve-wracking part, is getting all the teeth in there. We're gonna keep her face very subtle. Whew, that is the nerve-wracking part. The rest is easy. I say nerve-wracking as well. I have a sketch and I've drawn the mouth and teeth, and already I painted over all those reference lines, so it's kind of from memory, that part. So I never feel. And if it's wrong, it just looks wrong. There's not an easy way to fix it, so I enjoy when that is laid down and I can just, now we can just kind of soften, well, not soften, carve out her face the finished way.
Bethany over on Facebook says it's fabulous.
Thank you, Bethany. Thanks for hanging out, stopping by. So when that part is done, now it is just relaxing. Even.
Eileen on Facebook says, watching you work is and always has been insane. Such delicacy in the line.
Thank you, Eileen. This is the most fun part for me, the line work, just getting to this part. Like, I just want to race to this part. I find the other parts necessary, but tedious. This is just freeing and fun, and where everything just kind of comes together. All the things have been in my head, seeing this painting, each painting at this point is where it finally clicks, like, okay, this is what we're doing.
El Chuckerdoo is saying, do you plan on doing any more children's books?
El Chuckerdoo, we have no plans for any more books at this time. Doesn't mean we won't be, but there's nothing in the schedule for next year for that. It's a lot of work and takes me off of the other projects I'm on, because you need a massive amount of work for that. If it's 30 or 40 originals, so no plans yet, but it doesn't mean we won't be doing one sometime in the future. That was a really fun project, and we again love seeing you in the wild. So we will hopefully one day be able to do that again. Didn't we have a concept too?
Yeah, we had two that we kicked around. It's honestly just time and obviously money. I mean, you got to produce the book.
Yeah.
That takes some doing, and it's hard to get the pricing right because it's a little kid's book. You want the price to be super, super affordable.
Yeah.
And doing it ourselves, we just kind of can't get the pricing right, I don't think. So it's kind of twofold. Tons of work and tons of money.
Yeah. Besides that, besides those
super
two.
Fun, super fun.
Yeah.
I love having them. It's just, it's a lot. It's a huge commitment on a lot of levels. IS Customs says love. Paint Bro.
Thank you, IS Customs. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just excited to get back and be able to paint a bit and have things we can show.
Bethany says gotta go, but great night and happy holidays.
Thank you, Bethany. Have a great holidays. Hopefully we'll catch you on another stream in the future.
El Chucker Do says, would you say this lady has a nice rack?
Hey now.
Of ribs? Dawn is asking, where did you get the inspiration for this beautiful piece?
So we wanted to do something that was romantic and love, but also something that was kind of, it's eternal. The name of this is Eternal Flame. Something a little darker, kind of the, to everlasting love, but the dark side of that was probably how we approached it.
And what's the name you think of the
piece?
The piece, the beer that it's going to be for?
I think the name of the event is My Bloody Valentine. But we approached it from just, we wanted a darker love piece. We have lots of cute ones and fun ones and, and that kind of stuff. We wanted something a little darker. If given the opportunity, I'm always going to go darker with it. I think it's just, again, I enjoyed that. Just pushing those boundaries.
Stacy says, "Hi David, I just bought 2 hoodies and I got notification they're on their way. I'm very excited."
Hey, thank you, Stacy. Appreciate it.
Ooh.
Thanks for snagging some art. Hope you enjoy them.
We haven't gotten our hoodies yet. Our all over print hoodies yet. I'm dying to see them.
We're excited. If you guys don't follow my email, we have a bunch of new licensing partners that we released the last couple weeks. We have a new soft goods. HardDaddy.com has a full line of all over print t-shirts, sweatshirts, polo shirts, all kinds of fun stuff, which I'll be wearing in every single demo I do from now on ever. So excited to see that. We have a new cornhole signature edition we just released with cornhole solutions on their site. So really excited to get that released. Inked Gaming, we just have a bunch of a new, this month you can get a themed gaming box with my artwork. So it's been a really fun time releasing all this new stuff. If you missed any of that, though, you can check my site and all the details are there, and or my social medias, and you'll see all the posts from about that. It's always fun releasing new stuff.
How are you doing for time? I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, let me finish up the rib cagey here.
Stacy's saying, my tattoo shop has 3 of your canvas prints. I have playing cards and soon hoodies. I love your work so much. You're one of my all-time favorite artists. And I also tagged you in a tattoo I did on my client of one of your pieces with a little, what's it cut off? What does that say? Of the little couple inside the heart-shaped balloon basket.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, yeah, and the little. Yeah. Super cute. Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Well, thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Tell us how the hoodies look. Like, we need some good feedback because we haven't gotten ours yet. So we're like, I hope they're good.
And if you tattoo any of my stuff on people, make sure you tattoo the URL also.
Yeah.
That's the price.
Wow.
That's the price.
That would look really nice tattoo. Wow. The full URL.
The full URL.
Wow.
Yeah.
Before you get going on that, do you want to just zoom back a little bit so
Sure.
you can see more of the piece? Yeah, she's saying, I hope they're of nice quality. No, we usually get samples of everything, hopefully in advance. But they produce the sweatshirts after we just got a delivery of the shirts, and so they haven't sent the sweatshirts to us yet. So we're like, oh gosh, I hope they're good. I hope the colors are good. I hope,
Which the button-up ones we got were short sleeve button-up Hawaiian-style shirts were great. They're super funny. The colors are great.
Yeah.
That really great material that you can just basically doesn't need to be ironed out of the wash. Really a fun. Excuse me for a second. I move this around here. How's that?
You can shift it up a little bit.
Shift it up a bit.
Just yep. Yeah. They can see off to the side a little bit, but there's nothing there.
Nothing there. You guys get to see that.
Yeah, that's a little better. Just so you can see him and her and the interaction. Yep.
Good. Okay.
Yep. Oop.
What happened?
Nothing. It just went down and then back up. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Okay.
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Sorry.
Oh no, it's drifting.
Is it drifting?
Yeah. Right there is good. Why was it trying to move?
Where's it? I'm not touching. Are you delayed?
Okay, it's good. It's good. It was like
Slowly starting to paint.
Cody says you need more nautical and animal paintings. True.
Cody,
True.
I just did both. Literally a nautical animal painting.
It's so true. Oh, have you seen the new one, Cody? He just did an octopus.
I literally did a nautical animal painting.
He did a
non-skeletal.
A non-skeletal, two octopus kind of reaching and intertwining. Maybe you haven't seen it.
Yeah, obviously you haven't seen it.
Because that just came out that there won't be any nautical for a while, a few months. Everything has its time.
I just did a nautical animal.
Look
Look, I'm ahead of the game.
Now your head's in the way.
Well, hold on a
Can't
second.
do that.
You can't have everything out of the way.
Yeah. What is going on over there?
Gotta move out of your way. I'm out of the way.
You are out of the way.
All right.
And then you'll lean in with your head.
Definitely lean in. Yeah.
I'm convinced it's the left hand. Just chop it off.
It's usually the problem.
Chyla Viva Art over on Instagram says, love your art.
Thank you, Chyla. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out in the stream, too. Shave a little bit off of this collarbone here.
Igalaraga over on Instagram says, beautiful.
Galarraga?
Igalaraga.
Galarraga. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Or woman.
It's hard to know. That could be like a combination
Yep.
of names. That could be.
I'm not trying to mispronounce anything, anybody.
It is so hard to determine
Nope.
if it's a name or a combination name or a. I don't know.
Correct my
Yours
dumb
is pretty easy.
Correct my dumb ass, and we will sort it out. So I'm gonna back all the way down the road. Is that what's going on there? No.
No, me either. Sounds like a delivery. Oh, I lied. I'm expecting multiple deliveries.
Yeah.
Multiple.
We all knew what it was. We're like, okay, for the stream, she's gonna lie.
Well, I didn't think they were
Gonna be an extreme liar. All right, whatever.
Call me a liar, and I'm throwing these in the trash because they're for you.
Ah,
I'll throw these right away.
let's turn the stream off. We'll go meet the guy. Speaking of,
Wow, they're delivering stuff in rental trucks now.
We-
Because they just have so much.
yeah, there's so much stuff. Oh, the neighbor's dogs are like, fuck you.
That beeping is really loud.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem as bad here, but on the headset, it's like, it's really happening. Looks like Our chat is like lagging. I don't know why, but I could see Stacy asking a question elsewhere, and she says, "Oh, do you guys decorate your house for Christmas?"
Oh, I'll answer this. Erica has blocked Christmas for 20 years. We've been together 20 years. Erica has blocked Christmas, but she made up for it this year and got all the Christmas ordered all Christmas decorations brand new because we had none because she's blocked for 20 years. And all the Christmas decorations showed up at one time and she decorated the house. And we have a little tree and we have decoration on the front, and she has saved the day after embargoing Christmas for 20 years.
Not 20 years. We used to do more.
You're right.
And
14 years of embargoed Christmas.
Yeah. When we had our first 2 dogs.
Yeah.
And they were awesome. And one of them would even steal these cute little sombrero ornaments.
Big part of our Christmas.
It was a big part of Christmas. It was the cutest thing, and he was so cute. And he would steal. They were the little kind of sequined, shiny
mini sombreros. Yeah.
Mini sombreros. Super cute. We had like very very like. Fun.
And for you long-time watchers of the art, it was Guapo.
It was Guapo. It was about boxer, and he was awesome. And he wouldn't hurt them, but he would just every day he would take one, and just kind of sit with it. It was just so much fun. They were so good, never harmed anything. And then the years went on, and they've passed, and we've become worse and worse dog parents. Like our dogs aren't trained for shit. They don't listen to anything. They're wild, and every dog sense is less and less trained. And so I'm like, we can't have decor and trees. I mean, these dogs
fun
are feral.
Yeah,
we can't have fun. They'll just, oh my God, they'll eat everything. They'll destroy everything.
So what got you over it this year?
So yeah, and so I was like, well, and then we moved. And so we've been at this house since the second Christmas. Ooh, that truck's loud. And then I was like, well, Dave really likes Christmas. We do presents and all that stuff, but I'm like, I know he likes Christmas. And he had mentioned some things just in passing. So I was like, okay. So I just bought all this stuff, and I bought a tree, like a little fake tree, but it's good looking. And we have it up on a way where the dogs can't touch it. So it's like a half-sized tree. And some decor and the stuff where dogs can't get it. And now it just looks cute and it's happy. And so we're doing more this year than we've done in like 15 years.
She broke down.
I did. I broke down. But what can you do?
Celebrate motherfucking Christmas.
Stacy's saying I need some of your skull Christmas decor. It'd be a nice addition to my Jack Skellington gear. Yeah, that's the thing is we looked into that before about ornaments and stuff. Get your big head out of the way.
Oop.
Yeah. We don't have a company right now that can make any good ornaments. So.
But we did do holiday cards this year.
We did do holiday cards this year. Tried not to be too grinchy. But yeah, we can't kind of figure out a way to get a company to do nice ornaments. They could do cheapy ones like printed on wood, but it's just not good enough. So we're like, we'll wait till somebody comes through with something nice. Sandra over on Facebook says, I love your work. I'm an artist and I find your pieces very inspiring.
Thank you, Sandra. Appreciate that. Thank you for joining the stream.
Savage Cracker over on Instagram says, what up? That's a great name. Not just a cracker.
Savage Cracker.
Stacy says that her tree is black, which I would love.
Yeah.
I love Gothic. And in our old house was a Spanish style home. And so everything we did kind of lent itself to Spanish revival decor. And so we had a lot of wrought iron and cool, dark hacienda decor and stuff like that. And this house is just contemporary. And so it just doesn't lend itself to all that stuff. So we got rid of everything but like the really good stuff we have, like the real human skulls and the real animal skulls and stuff. So it's we kind of lost some of that.
Unless you're the FBI, and then we have no human skulls.
They were obtained legally.
They were legally obtained.
But they are in fact. Stacy's saying, what if you found someone who regularly does 3D printing? Yeah, I do wonder. And then we've talked to a few companies, and it's like, do you do figures, like little skeleton figures, or do you try to replicate the art onto an image or a globe, or yeah, I don't know. We've just never.
We've
gone
had all
down
those.
that rabbit hole.
Yeah, we've had all those discussions, and this hasn't gone anywhere.
Yeah, hasn't gone anywhere. Well, I know years ago I was able to get. It was very expensive at the time, but I was able to get wrapping paper with his little skull logo all over it. It was really, really cute. We did some giveaways with it, and it was really, really fun. And that kind of product has gotten a little less expensive, but I'd love to get very good price, good quality wrapping paper, with maybe his designs on it and stuff. But it's like they only do them in small sheets, and it's still kind of expensive. So there's some products I would like to do.
And as you saw by the products we just released, we're always looking for new things, adding new things.
Oh, see, yeah, Stacy said one of my other all-time favorite artists, Olivia, just collaborated with Sideshow Collectibles for her original piece called Frankie Reborn, and it's stunning. And I had to pay for it for a year, but I finally got it. Yeah, we talked to Sideshow.
Yeah, we dealt with Sideshow before, and had some projects, get started and stopped. So we're, just it's the way things go. We're not at Comic-Con to work to push them to get things done. So, just kind of things just fizzle out, but they always come back through. But we did.
Yeah, Sideshow does do some beautiful figurines.
Yeah, and we were again, and we would like that to start back up that project. So
yeah, I would definitely like vinyls, like little vinyl toys or figurines or something. Savage Cracker says nice hair strands.
Thank you, Savage Cracker.
Sarah McRoberts says hello and she's watching.
Sarah McRoberts
says wicked.
You got a job yet, you lazy cracker?
Well, I was going to go even more personal and say, are you going to drop the McRoberts name?
Oh, yeah. Drop that shit.
We're getting personal on this stream. Ask her about her period next.
And the crowd hushes, waiting for the feverish typing.
Nope, but nothing for her. She's probably like, nope and bye. And then you don't hear from her again. She says, I'm sure I could sell some tarot cards if you did them.
Nah.
It's true.
It took like 5 months for people to stop asking after she brought it up last time.
just pops onto the live stream to say,
tarot cards, see you later.
You should really consider doing tarot cards. She says, I didn't hear it because everybody was talking to me at the same time. You probably don't want to ask what we were asking. We're just being obnoxious. Best left unanswered. I find that so funny that you're painting her outfit, and then you came to the place where the candle is, and then you just went to the candle, like
because it bisects the. You gotta do the candle because it bisects the her outfit. So I gotta decide how I'm gonna treat that line.
All right, I'm worried for you.
There's a rhyme or reason.
You're gonna get yourself into a.
Oh yeah.
So Sarah's saying, "Tell me it." Okay, so I asked if you're gonna change your last name, because screw that stupid name, and then. And Dave was asking about the job, and then we were both asking about how's your period.
That was the order of things.
That was the order of things, because we went from not that personal to very personal. Beans McGavin says, love this new painting.
Thank you, Beans McGavin. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm excited for this one too. Again, any chance we something you haven't done before, I enjoy.
For Sarah's memoir, she's using a different last name to protect the innocent. I'm sure. Says, and then my dipshit stepbrother.
Protect the innocent from her or who? Who's being protected?
No, I don't know. That's just why people change their names. But imagine what she'll say about you.
Oh, it's gonna be a great chapter. I deserve a whole chapter. That's what I'm saying.
I was just gonna say that is so presumptuous. A chapter on you. Okay. I really don't think you need a chapter. Sarah says, fuck the innocent because they aren't. Air it all out.
Can I please do the forward and the epilogue?
So Stacy is asking, do you use one shot and a pinstriping brush for the line work?
Yes and yes.
Yes.
So I say pinstriping brush, but it's not really a pinstriping brush. It's sold by a pinstriper, and it is a pinstriper style brush, but it is a synthetic hair brush and not a natural hair brush. And that is the big difference. Synthetic hair is stiff, has a snap to it. I enjoy it more because no animals were killed in the process of making the brush. But also, I find live real hair brushes to be limp and more of a pull stroke, and I enjoy more of a snap stroke with my painting. So I am all synthetic fiber. Also, because no animals were skinned for you to play with your little brushes.
That's not really necessary.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the dead animal stuff. Big schmegel on there.
I like how her hair turned out. I like that it's blondie brownie.
Yeah. I love the flip. Just it has a weight. Like this, you feel like it's pulling her. Like it literally has like a weight to it in here. I enjoy that a lot. Style, a hair kind of look we haven't done before. All right, I'm gonna fix these touch-up spots and then we're gonna wrap it up because it has to dry because I painted myself in a corner.
I thought you might.
So get your questions in. I got a couple minutes here and then we'll be all done. But we will, so just to go over if you're in the area, I'll be in Prescott, Arizona, doing a live demo and paint on December 15th, 16th, we say?
Yes.
15th and 16th at the Ian Russell Gallery right on Whiskey Row in Prescott. Bring anything you've ever purchased you want signed. Buy something there signed. I'll sign your, whatever. Whatever you got, we'll sign. But we'll be doing live demo and painting on both days. And then also, I'll be if you're in San Diego, I'll be at the Guadalupe Tap House on December 9th. 8th. I know some of this stuff. December 8th, and I'll be there. It's Friday night, and I'll be there live painting and signing anything you want to for the holidays. So feel free to stop over there. Would love to see you. And then again, the next one, if you're in San Diego, is in February. I'll be at AleSmith. Details to come later.
Sarah's saying, when are you going to be in Omaha?
I asked for time for the summer, and I was just blown off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Summer would be better.
I'll get back to you with dates, and she never bothered. She blew me off. So.
Hey, sister, I'll come in the summer.
Yep. Crickets. So, all right. So the Omaha portion of the tour just did not happen.
Omaha, pull your shit together.
But and it was before all bullshit too. It wasn't your job. You're fine. Everything was fine. You just didn't care.
Stacy says, come to Canada, the Niagara area.
Come to Canada.
Oh no, you're going to Alaska.
I'm going to Alaska in July, and then I've already been to Canada. I did Vancouver. No, Vancouver Island. Big difference.
Oh, Vancouver Island.
Vancouver Island. That was 4 years ago. But I. See, you missed me because in my earlier career, when I was in college, I was at Montreal all the time. I say that. I was in Montreal like 3 times.
You're worthless.
Yeah, I was just worthless.
Weed Studio says, nice. What medium is this?
Weed Studio?
Weed Studio.
Weed Studio. First off, thanks for joining the stream. So, medium. I should have probably mentioned it before, but I didn't. So, the background is acrylic. This is a coated masonite. So, the background is acrylic. All the color is gouache, like an opaque watercolor. And all the dark line work you see here that I've been doing tonight is enamel, like a pinstriper's paint. And I'll take that detail all the way through the rest of the piece here.
So Sarah's response was, she's like, I have 6 kids. But whenever you want to come, you're welcome.
Yeah, I didn't care. I knew that and still asked, but you didn't bother. So, you figure out what time of year is good for you, and we will make it happen.
I would say summer if I were.
Probably summer, yes. So we can lock them outside.
Something not cold.
Yeah, I'm not coming out.
You can have a jacket like that.
I'm not coming in the cold.
Mm-mm.
We'll have to get one for
Oh, you'll have an
Alaska.
Alaska jacket.
Yeah.
Why don't you make it a double trip? When is Alaska?
July.
See?
Look at her trying to rent me out.
I'm trying to
Rent him out. You know what you should do is like a world tour that involves you going anywhere but here.
If you don't get eaten by a bear in Alaska, I need to have a backup plan.
Yes.
And that's 6 kids, they'll kill you.
Yes.
They'll give you a cardiac.
Or I will murder them.
Stacy's saying the black pulls it together amazingly. Wouldn't be the same without it.
Thank you, Stacey. I completely agree. And for me, it's just really, it's how my brain sees things. And it's the most fun part. Like, again, this detail, doing all the work first, it's just how I work, and I love it. Like, it just, I've, done every kind of painting, before this, and watercolor and all these different type of works, and nothing resonates with me like this. Just, the line work with a hand apply with this brush is just, altogether how it works is what my brain wants to do.
Stacy says she ordered cups. One says paint water, and one says not paint water.
Yes. Yes. I have drank the paint water too.
That's cute. I like that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I have drank the paint water.
I just don't, and I know the joke is in the fact that those two terms are too close together. I worry about you. What would happen with that?
Yeah.
I just don't think it would help in the slightest.
Oh, because I'm going to use the wrong one.
Oh yeah, for sure. So do you think that you'll do more detailing in her bodice?
Oh, yes, for sure.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll probably, I have to debate it because I'm thinking of paneling out that line, but I'm not sure how much attention I want to give to that line.
Right. No, I see.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to think on it. Worst case scenario, we just do a line down. Not working, just one scenario. Or do I, because there's also 3 lines right here. That's a lot of lines. You start chopping her body up a lot.
Yeah.
So we'll have to decide what we do there. But I figure I would give myself figure it out later.
So Wheat Studios is saying, do you clear this after?
Yes. So we still my clear coat when I'm done, and it'll all have the same sheen and consistency.
And it locks in gouache.
Yes. Yeah. So the gouache is fully activated. Like if I was to spill water on this, that gouache would reactivate, meaning it would basically be moved around and bleed and blend. So yes, I will do a full clear coat at the end and locks everything down, and then everything is stuck where it is.
It does enrichen the colors quite a bit.
Oh yes,
it
yes.
really brings them together.
Yes.
It's nice.
Well, yeah, because gouache is inherently matte finish, so when you do that final coat, it just really brings everything to life.
Yeah, Sarah's saying, would this be too nipply? Because if you went right down those lines,
it forces you to decide where the nipplies are. Yeah, I know. That's why I kind of.
Yeah.
These are all things we got to consider when we do it, because you want to make sure it looks, right and correct and not too nipply or weird, weighted, robotic. If you start chopping up with all those panels.
Stacy's saying less detail makes your eye super focus on the ribs and collarbone and her face, and I love that. The contrast is everything.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, the dress you could just do some minor tooling.
Yes, because you want your eye to rest somewhere, and the less lines, the smoother it feels. Like the more soft the fabric is with less lines. So yeah.
And his is so heavy and liney.
Yeah, exactly. All good stuff. So you guys all get it.
Your head's getting there now.
Yeah, I figured. We're just doing this one last leaf, and then again, thank everybody for hanging out. Appreciate it. We're gonna try and do some more streams over the holidays. Let's get some time. Maybe that week before Christmas and New Year's, we're in there, that kind of thing. But hopefully we'll be back soon. While we're painting. But again, thank you guys for joining us. And if you're watching this afterwards, you have any questions, feel free to fire them through. But again, thank you guys. Have a great rest of the holiday. Ooh, up there. And we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.